God, I hope this fits. Please don't be too small. Oh my God, I look like my mother. Okay, friends, good afternoon. Today we are going to build a river song look. Now, what we're going to do, since we have the dress, I found this dress online, slightly used, and it fits really well. It's very flattering here at the waist. Not quite the parachute dress that River Song wears, but that's okay because I think it's close enough. It's a nice gray dress with an asymmetrical hem, but I do love the asymmetry of the skirt. It's a handkerchief skirt, and it's got a really nice fit, and it's cotton, which I will always look for cotton above polyester. I've got the black leggings. So up in my closet are the boots. I'll try and pull them down here in a second. I just haven't gotten to that yet, and it's pretty hard to pull boots down from the top of the closet. We've got a lot of boots up there. So I'll pull those down in a sec to show you for the final look. But first, what I want to do is show you the wig and the belts that I bought to complete this look. And of course, if you follow my channel, you'll know I've already got the lightsaber. In this case, we are going to use it as a sonic screwdriver. And so we have the screwdriver. I just gave it a nice crystal looking plug here at the top. I downloaded the soundbite, and this will work just fine as a screwdriver. We've got the TARDIS police box branding. I did think about buying my own screwdriver, and I was looking at prices. Screwdrivers, or at least the functional ones with the lighting. So it got me thinking, I already have a bunch of lightsabers, and these little screwdrivers are basically miniaturized versions of a lightsaber. We've got the flashlight emitter at the top and the mechanisms, the buttons, and everything here. So it really just came to realize that a sonic screwdriver prop is really not much different from a lightsaber, and I have plenty of those already. So why spend money on a sonic screwdriver when I could just build one instead? So we have the plug, and I have the soundbite for my TARDIS lightsabers. We have a screwdriver. But what I still need was the belts. And of course, I don't have frizzy hair. I have the opposite of frizzy hair. I have thin, straight, fine hair. So if we want to look like River Song, something of course must be done about that. So I have here a wig. This is my second wig that I've ever bought. The first one didn't quite go so well. It wasn't properly sized for an adult head. I don't even know how wig sizes work, so I really hope this works out for me. So the two props that I have, or the accessories, should I say, the accessories I bought here are from Amazon, and I'm not proud. There are much better quality accessories out there. I just don't have the money for that. So if you go onto Etsy, there's one seller there who does sell a River Song belt set, genuine leather. And as always, you get what you pay for, and I do hope that someday I can upgrade and get a genuine leather belt set for my River Song look from Etsy, from a proper real seller from a real artist who actually puts pride in their craft. So I am not recommending Amazon. I am just using this as a placeholder until my financial situation improves to the point where I can justify spending hundreds of dollars on belts. So we're going to just use these for now. And we also have the wig from Amazon. I don't know a lot about wigs. I don't often use wigs. I generally just prefer to go cosplay as redheaded characters because I've already got the hair dye. So I have that. But in this case, River Song's hair is so obviously different from my own that I don't have a choice at this point. I need a wig for this cosplay. It's all. So today is entirely a store-bought cosplay. I don't normally do that. Even when I buy clothes for my costumes, I find a way to alter them. And at some point, I do want to make my own gray dress for River Song. That plan is definitely in the works. It's just not a right now thing. So today is going to be a store-bought River Song look, and then someday down the road, I'm going to upgrade the look to a hand-sewn dress and proper leather accessories. And we can do a compare and contrast from now to then, but just for now, given our budget, this is what we can do. And hopefully this video can show you how to make do with used clothing and some cheap accessories. So let's give this a try. So we're going to put on first the belt. It's velcroed in the back, so this whole corseted lacing part really isn't really practical. It's just there to give off the appearance of a laced corseted belt. But you can undo the velcro in the back, and this band part is stretchy. So let's put this on. So what I like to do, because the velcro can get a little skewy if you don't have a proper take on it, so what we're going to do is we're going to just velcro it here in the front where I can see what I'm doing, and we're going to rotate. All right, so that's taken care of. Here we go. And I don't know what's going on with the sun today, but it's making my lighting a little. Here we go. It's just skewing up my lighting quite a bit. Computer, good morning. All right, so here's the belt. And then we have the second belt with the pouch, also from Amazon. If you type in River Song cosplay into Amazon, this belt set and that wig are some of the first search results. So it's really easy to look this up. River Song cosplay. So we're going to give this second belt a very loose. We're just going to put this on. It's going to fall at my hip instead of my waist, because the waist already has this belt. We have the second loop, so that goes here. No, yeah, so that's really a better look for her. She definitely has that second thinner belt down much lower. And there is also a gun holster that goes that ties around the thigh. I don't have that, at least not right now, but something else we can plan for in the future. But for now, we have the corseted belt and the pouch belt. Now that that's done, we're gonna give this wig a try. God help me. What I did was I got some wig caps as well, some extra wig caps, also on Amazon. Next, we're gonna take my hair down. I'm going to close the blinds a little bit so I don't have the sun directly in my eyes. That's better. Ah, yes, much better. So we're taking down the hair and we're going to put up the hair in one of these wood caps. And we're going to try the wig on. I've never done this, so we're exploring this together. I've never put on a wig cap. I've tried one wig before and it didn't work because it was just too small for my head. Guess they sized that more for a child or a teenager and didn't tell me when I bought it. Okay, so here's the wig cap. Normally I would braid my hair and pin it up, but don't really have time for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to twist it like I'm making a bun. Gonna make sure that stays plastered to my head. And none of this is official. I am totally winging it right now. I'm just gonna do this as not an official try on or anything. I'll definitely be more prepared for when I put the wig on officially. But right now it's just a try on. Alright, well that worked better than I expected. Now does the wig cap go over the ears or do I tuck it behind the ears? I mean, it would make sense to tuck it behind the ears. Who wants their ears covered when they're wearing a wig? Okay, so wig cap is on. We're going to go ahead with the wig. Here's the wig. I went with a brunette blonde mix, kind of like a highlighted look. Here's the wig, very frizzy. Oh, it came with its own wig cap. But that'll go with the extras. Okay, so here's the wig. It's very smushed. Curls. Oh, it's in a hairnet. Interesting. Okay, so that's why it didn't look quite right, because there was a hairnet on it. Here we go. So here is my River Song wig. Very curly, very frizzy. Definitely a much better look than my thin, fine hair. No one's going to buy me as a river without the fabulous hair. Okay, so I'm looking at the inside of this wig here, and this is all just speculation, but I imagine that this round bit on the inside, this whole structure, does that go on the bottom or the top? And then there's this little comb as well. So I think I'm going to try the circle part to go at the top, and if I'm wrong there, feel free to correct me in the comments. But it just seems, logically speaking, this seems like the correct way to do this. And it's Amazon, so I will check for instructions. Why didn't I do that? Check for instructions before I put this thing on. And see if there's any instructions here. No instructions. It's just the box and the hairnet. So I have no idea if I'm putting this on right. I guess I will figure that out as soon as the wig is on. But if you look at the wig itself on the outside, so the highlighted blonde portion is here at the bottom, and then here at the front of the wig we have the bangs right here. So Yeah, logic dictates that this is how the wig is going to go on, which means that the circle part goes at the top of the head along with the comb, and then we have these little seatbelt straps that will go at the bottom of the head. So let's give this a try. God, I hope this fits. Please don't be too small. Oh my god, I look like my mother. Okay. And tuck in my hair into the head portion. This can come back still. I'm just going to keep adjusting this until you can see my eyeballs and my hair is sufficiently tucked under here at the bottom. Okay, so here it is. I have crazy curly hair for the first time. I have never seen this on my face before, and it's unnerving for sure. So we're gonna take off our glasses, not just to hide this look from myself, but also because Riversong doesn't wear glasses. She has really lovely gray eyes. I'm jealous. Okay, so, oh, it's shedding. Okay, so without the glasses, I can't see what I look like, but you can. So we'll take a peek at this in editing and see how I look. But we have the Riversong hair, the Riversong dress, the Riversong accessories, and the sonic screwdriver. Riversong is the child of the so here we are. How do I look? So yeah, that is the full unboxing of this video. And it's going to take me a long time to adjust to this curly look. I'm not used to having curly hair. This is really weird for me, but I'll get over it. But here we are. The gray dress with the corset belt, the hip belt, sonic screwdriver, and the wig. So this is Riversong on a budget. If you ever wanted to explore this look yourself, then there's some half decent avenues to get you there. And I hope this was helpful for you. Hopefully in the future you can see me at a cosplay event as Riversong.
Welcome to the channel, like and subscribe. Isn't that what YouTube wants us to say? Our Lords and Master at Google? Yeah.